Mm-mm. There you go.
All right. Hello, everyone. We're getting started with Material Madness. So, I did want to start out with them seeing some of the projects that were on that flash drive that we are creating. So, yeah, there we go. Here they come. So, we are doing a flash drive that has the embroidery designs that coincide with five different IQ designer projects. So, what people said to us was, they have IQ designer, they love doing the simpler projects, but once we get into projects that are like over 150 steps or over 100 steps, if you make a mistake, it gets frustrating. You have to go back to the very beginning. And so we are going to sell a flash drive that has the designs on it where you just plug them right into your machine and you're ready to go. So remember, tomorrow at 7 is going to be our favorite things. And we are going to have fabric kits to go with those projects. We're going to keep going with Halloween and maybe get into a little bit of fall, but mostly Halloween tomorrow night and a whole bunch of other things too. But I there's on that flash drive, we're going to have our circles and ovals, which everyone loves. Quick gift to make, perfect. Now, this is I call it a sunflower, but it really looks more like a black eyed Susan to me, but I still love it. And so we're going to have the sunflower design on there and a kit to go with it. So that's really exciting. I'm like so proud of it. I had to show you again because I think it's looking really, really good. Okay, I'll just put these on my chair. Now, sewing behind me is the project that put us on the map, and that's the Trapunto heart pillows. And so I'm re-sewing it using Bosal. It's something I didn't think of before. But originally we used a layer of batting, and then we put some high loft batting underneath. And I'm thinking that the Bosal is going to be puffy enough, and it's going to be a lot easier. So now I have to also show you, Tommy now has his own office. So poor Tommy, I mean, you would think I'm exaggerating or telling stories when I tell you that Tommy couldn't find a place to work. See, all the teenagers came to work for the summer and he lost his desk. And so at one point, he pulled two boxes together, like one box this high and one box about this high. So he's pretty much sitting on the floor and he had his computer on a box. And I said, he doesn't have a place to work. He was working up in the attic, and the attic is just fabric everywhere. And even with the air conditioner going, the attic is miserably hot. Miserable. And people said, he liked it up there. I went, there is no way anyone could have liked it up there. He was just making the best of the situation. He was trying to work from home, and whenever his little boy Gray was there, he was hanging all over Tommy, so that wasn't working. But anyhow, we rearranged things up on the second floor, and he has a really nice office to himself. So remember, I had Natalia in the dungeon. She's in her own place, and now we moved her to a corner office upstairs. So she's moved up. We had Zach down in the dungeon. Now he has a beautiful two-room repair area just beyond this wall, really nice and big. It's beautiful. And then the last one was Tommy, and we rearranged things, and now he has a beautiful office. So I wanted to show you. He's decorating his office, and the first set of pictures that he brought in were from his hockey days. Hope I don't. Okay, so this, he just thinks it'd be funny. And he thinks all the guys down in shipping will get a kick out of it. But this is like a four-part series of a big fight that he is legendary for. I don't really know the circumstances, but I know there was a fight where I saw, usually the referees stop a fight instantly. So this one was a fight where the referees kind of backed away and didn't stop it. So something happened that made them say, like they didn't say it, but it was like by backing away when the fight started, that said, go at him, Tommy. And so this was his go at him, Tommy fight. and it was a good one, wasn't it?
I think he got that last punch right there.
Yeah, which is that the last punch? Which one was the last punch?
The one we just showed,
Oh,
the bottom one.
The bottom one. Okay. So well, I guess whose helmet was off first? See, usually they would tear off their helmets when it was something. It's like everybody out of our way. But we had so much fun. So he was a Johnstown Tomahawk. So he was in the NAHL, and Pete and I would drive up. He would have a game on Friday night. So right after work on Friday, we'd jump in the car, we'd get to Johnstown, which was an hour and a half drive. We would get there in time for the game, and then we'd stay overnight. But the very next morning, Pete would drive me home so I could work in the store for Saturday. Then we would jump in the car again and go back for Saturday night. And it was just, yeah, Tommy's in the red. He's in the red jersey. Yeah. And it's just, if you live in the Johnstown area, you got to go to a Johnstown Tomahawk game. It was just so much fun. Oh, slide that one up. Is that the one? Well, you can't tell who won, but Tommy, there was no question Tommy won this fight. Yeah, he won this fight.
I mean, look, he's got his hand. Look, the guy got clobbered.
What?
He got clobbered.
He got clobbered. Yeah, he did. But he did something that I don't know.
Tommy didn't get clobbered. The other guy did.
What's that?
The other guy did. Tommy's in red, right?
Yeah. Tommy's in red. Yeah. Tommy won. And that other guy did something. And I saw the videos afterwards too. And the refs never do this. Never do it. And it was like they were doing the face-off. And all of a sudden, the refs backed away from the face-off, and then the fight started. And the refs stayed backed away. So usually they stopped it immediately. So I'm thinking this guy in the white jersey did something that made the refs say, "Go at him, Tommy." And oh my goodness, it was so much fun. It was. We had so much fun with it. It was just, I don't know that we had. So if you are in the Johnstown areas, it is all really good hockey players that are, some kids go when they're 16,
sure.
16, yep. 17, 18. When do they age out of it? When they're 21, I think?
Yeah,
something like that.
Around there.
Yeah, they can only stay so long. And then they move on. So all college hockey players play in these leagues before they go to college. So college hockey players don't go to college for the most part until they're like 21. Yeah, till they're 21.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not really the minor leagues, but it's
almost
like the proving ground.
Yeah, proving ground. Yeah. If you make it that far to you made it.
Yeah,
like it was
way,
like you're within inches. And Tommy got invited to a really big thing. Like he got to go to so many wonderful things, but he got invited to this really big thing, and another player on his team was fooling around and hit him with a slap shot in the ankle, and it chipped his bone 10 days before he was supposed to go.
That's rough.
So he didn't get to go.
But he was playing for Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, he was Texas.
For Oswego.
Yeah, Oswego, yeah.
Who else? Was there a team in Detroit?
Keystone Ice Miners. They weren't very long, but the fans were wonderful. People in the community take them in. They're called billets, and they live at other people's houses, and they take care of them because they're all so young. And so... Yep, but really it was when he played for the Johnstown Tomahawks. I mean, they have a wonderful arena. They have fans, and people line up to buy tickets and everything. It was, and they after the games, the guys would line up and give autographs. So imagine me watching my son give autographs. It was really, really, really fun. Really. Yes, it was like Pete enjoyed it so much. And the big, when Tommy was still living at home, he made it on this superstar hockey team, and Mario Lemieux was the coach. and he was his coach, I think, 4 years. And kids came from all over. Of course, you're going to come. Mario Lemieux, a hockey legend, is coaching. And so kids drove in from Columbus, Ohio. Can you imagine that? 3 hours each way. Erie, Pennsylvania to Pittsburgh, which was like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Altoona, Pennsylvania to Pittsburgh, 3 times a week for practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So their parents would take, there was 2 boys from Erie, and I think there was a Cleveland boy. They would drive into Pittsburgh, but it was such a thrill to be on a team coached by Mario Lemieux, right? And so it was just wonderful. So okay, so anyhow,
you can tell you're headed somewhere if you played for Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
And
So
everybody, the Johnstown.
You swam in his pool, right? You swam in Mario's pool.
I got to swim in his pool, and I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. So let me tell you, so we're from Pittsburgh, and like pretty much everybody has like pretty much right around the same income. I mean, there's not a lot of people with like unbelievable incomes, I guess, unless you talk about the sports figures, right? Okay, but Mario's wife is absolutely positively delightful. She's got a real quick wit. So when you're with her, everybody's laughing, because she says something real quick and it's like everybody's laughing. But anyhow, we went to a picnic at their house, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I went in to go to the bathroom, and I went to turn off the bathroom light, and it dimmed. And I went, oh, you must have to press it again to turn off the light. I pressed it again, and the lights went on. Pressed it again, and it dimmed. And I went, oh, I guess if you have this much money, you don't need to turn your lights off, do you? But then I went out and I told a couple of the other moms, I said, have you guys gone to the bathroom yet? And the one that was like, no. And the other one went, should we? And I said, yes, you should. I said, the lights don't turn off. It was absolutely beautiful. So we had so much fun with Tommy's hockey. I never want to forget it. Never. Okay, so I guess we're ready to get started, right? We should get started. Okay.
Everybody's asking about the sunflower.
Yes,
yeah.
They're liking this. Okay, I am, it's so much fun. I see a sunflower here on the floor. Let me see if I can kind of show them. Oh, this was just my dummied up one. So before I put but you make 4 of these, okay? You make 4 of these, and then you're gonna sew them together, and that's what forms the petals. So do you see it now? So here's a circle, here is the petals, okay? So isn't that neat? And so this design is going to be on the flash drive. So we've been 3 years designing things, and really IQ Designer is digitizing. So Tommy has taken them into Palette 11, and he is resizing them. So I did this one as the biggest size, which would be for a 10 5/8 by 10 5/8 hoop, but he's also gonna have it for a 9.5 by 9.5, and then an 8 by 8. So let's see, this one was done. Let's just figure something out here. Okay, so this one was done 10 5/8 by 10 5/8, and it ended up 17 wide. So that's what I got to figure out. If we do it the 8-inch, how wide? But even if it's that wide, we're fine. So they're gonna. I wanted the design so that you could. You took in hockey players in the state of Washington, and they were. Most are Canadian. Yeah. A lot of them come from Canada. It is so much fun. They want to make it so bad, and it's really fun. So he'll remember his billets forever. They lived out on a farm, and they had a great big house, and one of them, there was 5 boys living with them, and her mother had the daughter had 3, and the mother had 5 boys living with her. So it was really, really, really fun. So I am making all the designs that we're putting on the flash drive are going to be able to be done in 10 5/8, 9.5, and 8-inch. So I'm talking about width, not length. Now, when we get into the the circles and the ovals. Then I'll be talking about lengths, but I'm going to make sure that we can do them in an 8x8 hoop, 9.5 by 9.5 hoop, and a 10 and 5/8. So you're going to have a lot of options on sizes that you make. And my thing keeps flipping over, and so I think it's gonna be great. The reason why we did this, our air conditioner broke. It broke, and they've been suffering over there really hot.
It's hot.
Yeah. And I went over one day and I went, you know what? It doesn't feel like cool air coming out. It's air coming out. It doesn't feel like cool air. And so I called the air conditioning guys, and they said it's shot. I think it's the original air conditioner, so it's like 30 years old. Yeah. Well, 1993, yes, 31 years old. And so they came out and they said it was shot, that we have to get a new one. And so I said, PJ, we got to sell a lot of fabric on Monday. We're going to mark it way down. So this show today, we are marking the fabric down so that you have no question you're going to buy it, because then they're coming tomorrow and I'm going to have to write them a check. So $8,000 it's going to cost. So we need you to open up your wallets. No. So, okay. And isn't that, I had to say to myself, isn't that wonderful? I got this big bill coming tomorrow and I have a way to drum up the money. Like other people don't have a way to do that. So even though my air conditioner broke, I'm kind of saying to myself, I'm really lucky that I have this business. Yeah, I say it all the time. And I have so much fun at it. I'm hoping you find it fun, PJ. Do you find it fun? You do? Okay. Because I want all the young, I know Steve loves it. Steve loves it. And Tommy loves the digitizing. I think, I want them to love it so they have a career that they love, just like I do, right? Wow. This fabric came in last week. And when they said, we have a new fabric with hummingbirds, I went, what? Hummingbirds? Hummingbirds, I would call summer, right? Spring and summer. So it came out very late. So I decided, take a look. I decided, to me, I'm seeing summer colors. And I know a lot of you are from the South and you're summer. Yeah, because it's a business. Yeah, the air conditioning unit will be written off. Yeah, it will. It will, but you still got to pay it. So, yeah. So stuff happens, So I kind of say to myself, sometimes I think it might be better to rent. But no, because that place, a place like 3 doors down, we missed out on getting it. And I'm almost glad because it was $5,000 a month. Yeah. But you'll hear that. You'll hear of people renting in shopping centers and paying $8,000, $10,000, $12,000, $20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on their space. And I just can't imagine that pressure. But anyhow, we have these. Did we mark these down to $988? Didn't we? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so it's really brand new. It is from Wyndham Fabrics. And it's by Whistler Studios for Wyndham Fabrics. And it's called A Hummingbird's Charm. And look at this, it's that Oeko-Tex. I hope I'm saying that right, Oeko-Tex fabric, which means no chemicals were used that are harmful to the environment. And I know that's really important for young people especially. So, okay, so here's like the main print. It is really, really pretty. So this is supposed to be, I think $13.49 a yard, but I just felt like, it's summer, and summer's like late July. We start really thinking fall. So we like to do fall. So like back to school, Halloween, and fall in July. And then, lead in a little bit into August once we're done with all the fall projects. So sometime in August, we'll switch to Christmas. So, okay. But really, in August, we are going to be switching to Baby Lock has a brand new top of the line machine coming out. And so all our thoughts will be to that. I'm taking a whole crew of people to the convention, and they are so excited. Baby Lock's conventions are really fun. Okay, so there was the first two. Did we put that one in the bubble?
Yep.
Okay, so here is, so now we've got all the coordinating prints for it. So here, this is a small floral with pink with a white background. And it's got the pinks and yellows and oranges. You'll see them just perfectly coordinated.
Is the hummingbird directional?
No, it goes and I'll swing it around. Okay, well, let's see. Are they upside? Yeah, they're going up this. Oh, wait a minute, is it? Maybe it is. Let's see. I didn't think it was, but I don't see anything upside down here. So yeah, there is a hummingbird that is coming up that is not directional, but it doesn't have all these pretty flowers. So right, these are going that way. Wait a minute, look. Okay, so these are going that way. Look, this one's going this way. So no, it's not directional, right? So this is going this way, this one this way.
Left and right, no, but up and down.
Up and
Maybe
down.
so.
So here's salvage to salvage. So down, down, up, up, up. Yeah, so maybe not flipped upside down. So I guess it's the way you turn the fabric. Because if you turn it this way, it looks like they're going upside down. So our
Beautiful.
bill would go down, right, when the air conditioner goes in. Well, that's what I'm looking forward to with my house. It still has the original windows from 1938. And so that's my next goal with the house is to get new windows, because
It was rough that winter.
that
2 years
one
ago.
winter where the wind was blowing 75 miles an hour.
You were freezing.
We were,
literally.
I was at Kathy's, but Maddie and Gray and Tommy, they were freezing. Yeah, so that made us get a new furnace, but we need to get new windows. And so I called a window company just so I would have a ballpark figure. And they said our house is historic.
Oh boy.
And
That
it's
means-
just a little Cape Cod brick
Yeah.
house. But so the
How
front
old
of the house,
How old is the house? Do you know?
1938. So what
1938?
makes it historic? Maybe 75 years old? That's not that old. Yeah, I don't know. But they said on the front of the house, I have to have wood windows. So I can't just go anywhere to get our windows. But on the sides and the back, I can go anywhere for that. So, yes. So, okay. So there, we got the hummingbirds, and there's more hummingbirds coming in a little bit. So I've got the pink flowers with the white background, pink and orange. Oop, let me
50
skip.
years is historic.
50? Wow. That's
My house is historic.
is how old you when was yours built?
I don't know. I think it's about 60.
Yeah, historic. Yours is kind of a really neat design, like almost like a Frank Lloyd Wright design, you know, where the
what's the name of
plants
it?
outside kind of meld in with the house.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
do they call it? It's like mixed modern.
Yeah,
something.
mixed modern. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so there was the black background with the little flowers, and here's the green background.
You are
With a little-
historic.
We are historic. Yeah. I went, what? What historic? They asked me that when I called the window company. They said, "Is your house historic?" And I went, "No." Of course I did. And they said, "Well, let me look you up." And they said, "Oh, nope, it's historic." So, but you know, I like the windows, you know, because they're original.
Mid-century modern.
Mid-century modern,
That's
is
the
that what you
one.
are?
Thank you.
Mine's a Cape Cod, so I don't know, built in 1938. So, you know, so I was really surprised they said it's historic. I mean, there's some beautiful homes in my neighborhood, old stone homes, and you don't see those everywhere, all the stone homes. Even my next door neighbor, but she got windows 8 years ago, so she wasn't, they didn't do that historic designation then. So we're the only house on the street without new windows. So we're the only ones that have to follow these rules. So So that'll be my next thing. Look at this. Now I love this one. Take a look. Take a look at it right next to the one with the black background. This one has a navy blue and green background. So I really like this one.
So this
Okay.
isn't so much directional.
Right. No, these are going every which way, aren't they? Yeah. They're not directional. And then look at this. Here's the next one with the lighter background. I think. There. Is it working for me today? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And here we go. So remember, tomorrow night we are doing our favorite things at 7 p.m. And we are going to be introducing the kits to go with all 5 of the designs. I know Tommy is working. Oh, Tommy has an unbelievable alphabet ready for you. So it's we have that, and we have a whole bunch of Halloween items. Kathy is over there today. Oh my goodness, this is looking so good. So PJ, if I could just
Do you want
stop
me to-
this and pull it out,
Do you
I'm
want me
just
to
gonna
point the
stop
camera
it
at it?
and cut.
You're gonna
Oh,
pull
look
it
at
out?
that! I don't have a jump stitch trim in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo this. Tommy will help me fix it. Okay, so now it's not done sewing, but you'll get an idea. So this one is the beginnings of the Trapunto heart pillow. I'll just lay it down so you can, yeah, see how pretty this is. So it's not done sewing. It's got a long way to go, but that's one of the items on the flash drive. So it's puffy. And this time I wanted to try it with just Bosal, that foam. I think Kimberville makes some. And then also my Annie has a line of it. You know what? Right while I'm here, oh, the thread's gone. I thought I saw a thread hanging. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, there's a. I'm gonna snip that real quick, because in case it wants to sew over it. So must have somehow lost my jump stitch trim. Okay. So I'm just gonna back it up a couple stitches and then press start. So plus minus 1. Okay, and start. Okay, so I'll have a project done by the end of this show. Okay, now some that blend in. So the first one is the blues and the greens, which I think look really pretty. So I'm gonna slide these over. And I've got the blues and greens, which really look nice with this one. Right? Let's see, with the little flowers. But they all have the blue and the green. Maybe I'll just put the little flowers up there. Okay. And then the next one, I think the next one goes just as well with it. And these are just nice blenders. Again, these are from Whistler Studios, from Wyndham Fabrics. So here on this side, I feel like it goes really good with this one. Let me pull out the dark one and see. Looks like they all go together. Look at this one down here. You see the blues and the greens there? And then this one here too. So here I'll kind of throw this down so you can see all the colors at once, right? There. So this one has yellows and greens and like a turquoise. Okay. Oh, are you going to flash a picture every once in a while
Yeah,
to
every
it?
once in a while.
Yeah. Okay, so right now it is on 39,380 stitches, and it's got 45,800. So there's still 6,000 stitches to go. That isn't that much. It's been sewing for 53 minutes, so it only has about 5 more minutes to sew. So there we go. Okay, I know there's a couple others under here. There we go, these two. Okay, so here, I want to make sure that you see these focal prints when I lay them down. Okay, so remember these. I'm going to put on the pink and the purple first. And here is the pink and purple. And you can see that in all the birds. The pink and purple, all the birds down here. You can see. So it goes, and then I think that goes really good with the little flowers. So there's a light with the little flowers. There's a dark with the little flowers. So all of those look good. And then one more piece to this. So it came to us last week, and I just kind of went, you know what? It's a summer fabric, and at this point we're putting summer fabrics on sale. I got to put it on sale. So that's my only reason. I love it, but very soon no one's going to want to think summer. And so I might as well give it a really good price right from day one, and we'll move it. So here is the last one, and this one is the yellows and the oranges. So, and that goes, so you can see them here, really looks nice with that one. And then again, with this one, I'm just gonna bend that one up so you can see it with it there. So looks really good with it, and these little flowers. So all of these look good together. Hopefully you got some of your favorites. If any goes to waitlist, so the price you see in the bubble is for 1 full yard, and if any of these go to waitlist, I can get more. So just leave it in waitlist. I will see it right after the show, and I will get them on order right away. So now my next one is, I want to show you my favorite fall collection. I just love it. And we did check, if these go to waitlist, I can definitely get more. Maybe I'll just roll these up, and instead of folding. Who needs to be folding? I'm just gonna bring them over here. Okay, and then we're into our favorite fall. Okay, this one is the main print. I think I should put this one up first. Okay, so this one you're putting up, right, PJ? Because they don't have stickers. Yep. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this.
So this is...
yeah, so this is Timeless Treasures, and the part number, this one is CM1286. You've got it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So look at how beautiful. So there's our sunflowers. But really, aren't they black-eyed Susans? Like, sunflowers are way bigger centers and smaller leaves, but we're going to call them sunflowers. But yeah, we're calling them sunflowers. Yeah. This one I absolutely love. Zoom in on it, PJ, so they can see the gold metallic. So we use these year after year after year, and you know what, I'm staring at it right now, and there was another fabric we should have brought over, and that was the green. I think it's called Fern, something like that, but we'll make sure we'll bring it on next week. But it's just absolutely beautiful with the pine cones and pine leaves and all the fall mums, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Whoop, I heard a noise. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really turned out pretty. Maybe if we get a second, I can show you what fabrics I'm planning on featuring. Okay, so that one was... see, now Timeless Treasures only has 10 bolts left. So I'll be watching if we sell out of what we have in stock. I have a feeling no matter what, I got to go on Timeless Treasures and make sure if they only have 10 bolts left, it's going to be gone like in 2 days. So if you like it, get it on your wait list. You know, if you wait list authorize it, you'll be sure to get it. And I'll look at the quantities right when the show is over. And I think no matter what, I'm going to order more, because here it is. And, you know, after finding out they only had 10 bolts left. Nope. Can't let that happen. So look at this. Here's one of fall leaves from Timeless Treasures. Really pretty. And you can see how perfectly they go together. So... oh, the squirrels lopped off the heads of her sunflowers. That's so disappointing, isn't it? Yeah. Squirrels are like rampant around here. They, like, you try to fill your bird feeder, and the squirrels that get all the food. Right. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I bet they would love a sunflower.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I bet they love that sunflower. Yeah. So there. Okay, now we've got, now this one we can't get anymore. I just checked it, but I loved it. And I said, PJ, let's leave it on because I don't know. I think we only have like not very much. What did I forget? I told you earlier how much. Should I count it?
We should count it.
Yeah, count it before you put it on because, okay, so there's 1, 2, about 3 yards. That's it. But look at how pretty that is. This one is a Robert Kaufman, but it goes perfectly with it. I went on their site right before the show started, and they do not have it anymore. So we kind of had this one bolt, and we stashed it up in the attic to bring out this year. I must have known last year that we couldn't get any more, so I didn't want to sell this one off. It's so pretty, isn't it? I'll go on their site, but they didn't have anything with metallic. And I really like, for Thanksgiving and fall and Christmas, I really like the metallics. So, and I know a lot of you are with me on that one. We like the elegance of the metallics. Okay, so the next one that I want to show, and this one is kind of the end of bolt on this one, so it might be a little bit wrinkly, but this one is the Honey Shimmer. And it just goes so perfectly with all the fall leaves. So if you want to have a stash of absolutely gorgeous fabrics, this one is another timeless treasure, and it's called Honey Shimmer. I use it over and over and over and over again for projects featuring these fabrics. So some of the other fabrics that Timeless Treasures has to go with these are modern looking. So I don't usually get that. It's like splashes of color, and I love shimmer. I've loved it. I don't know how long now, but I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. It's so pretty. So that one is the Honey Shimmer, okay, and then the next one is the Rush Shimmer, and look at this. So I'll just lay this across it so they can see again that the fabric just matches these leaves and the flowers just perfect, and it's got lots of metallic gold. Isn't it beautiful? So it's just beautiful. I don't know. So I got to find out, because one of my favorite designers is with Timeless Treasures, and that's Chonga Wang, and it really looks like her design, but it does not have her name on it. It just says it looks like maybe a team of people got together and did these fabrics. So this one is Honey Shimmer, this one is Rush Shimmer, and then we've got Ivory, which Ivory Shimmer shows off your fancy fill stitches so perfect. So if you're doing like an oval for the fall, oval for Christmas, we want to sew our fancy fill stitches and we want them to show up. So we use that Ivory Shimmer a lot. So, and that one, I know I can get more.
Oh, shaky.
I think today I ordered a bunch of bolts. So, yeah. So I know we have 45 yards that are going to be here by Wednesday. So I know these are so pretty. Now another one, we got another one, and this one is the Black Shimmer, and you can see here, I'll slide this one aside and then lay out Black Shimmer. So it's just another very elegant, yeah. So it is really pretty. Yeah, the only thing, no, I don't want to discourage it, but just it seems like because it's on black that there's more metallic. You can't feel it, but there's more metallic on it than the Honey Shimmer. Here, let's get the Honey Shimmer out there. Definitely more metallic than the Honey Shimmer, and I think the Ivory, it blends in more metallic than the Rush Shimmer, and so I don't know. I didn't use the black one as often, but you see how perfect it goes with the leaves and the flowers. So really nice. So this is a note for that. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. And okay. And okay. So we did all the fall, all these beautiful falls. And you know what? To tell you the truth, we probably won't show them again because we featured these in all our kits. So today and maybe the next couple days we'll leave them on, but we kind of like to pull them so that we have enough of it. If it looks like they're running out of any of those, we don't want to run short for any of our kits. So, oh, I hear that my design is done. So let's see. Okay, so here it is. So this is trapunto. So we stitched down around it, which made it all puff out. And so the butterflies are puffy, and we did the micro stippling. So it is very pretty, isn't it? So you've seen a lot of people post pictures. So we do have the directions for making this in IQ Designer on our Facebook page. But I know many people have said, please just put it out so we could just buy it and sew it. So, okay, that sounds good to me. That'll help me get my air conditioner. So, okay, all right. Now we're going to get into the bargains. And normally when we do bargains, we go, okay, now that one we just got, that's not very old, so let's go $9.88. That one's, just a little older, $8.88, $7.88. Nope, we decided to do a 4th of July. We're moving them, right? And so today we're having really, really good bargains. I'll slide these over here. Oh, there's a pair of squeezy snips. Okay. Okay, now we only have, so I like to lay them out, then I'll show them because I want you to see how they all go together. So there's only one of the, that they call, Wilmington calls them 40 karat crystals. So it is 40 strips, 2.5 inches by width of fabric. And we only have one of those. Okay, so maybe I'll put down the panel first, because the panel is really pretty. And this is called Hydrangea Mist. And my neighbors across the street, I don't know how they do it. They have hydrangea in their front yard, and no deer has come down. Why? Like, maybe they just don't go to that side of the street, because I don't know. But they have them, and the deer haven't eaten them. But look how pretty this is. And I'm just going to lay out a few of the fabrics, and then we'll go through them one at a time. And every one of these are only $6.88 a yard. So let's kind of go sideways. I just like to lay them out so you see what's coming up, and you can decide, get a better idea of what you might like. It's not like we're springing them all on you. Here's the same one in blue. And here's a border print. I'll lay that one on top. There's a couple of these. Let's see what else is coming. Okay, so 3 more. So these are all from the collection. All $6.88 a yard. So starting off with, there's only one of these. Do you think this is gone, PJ? Well, I can still.
Yeah. It's gone.
It's gone.
But I would put that on wait list in case.
Okay, just in case. So is it in the bubble right now? Yeah, so I don't have to scan it or anything, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so the next one is the panel, and I think you get a real good view of it here. So it's 24 inches wide, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is not too late to sew for summer, right? Not too late. So here. And then I think next one, in order of importance, is I would show the border print, because you know how I love those. So there we go. Okay, did it go? Yes, it did. Okay, so this is the border print. Okay, and here it is. So the price you see in the bubble, that's $6.88, right? $6.88 is for 1 full yard. So you could do the broderie purse runner yourself. You could decorate towels with the border print. You could buy 2 yards of this and then do a border all the way around the panel. And you've got your quilt made, and it looks like you've done so much work. So imagine this, couple stripes of the border print going all the way around the panel. So I love these border prints. I think they're wonderful. So this is, okay, so I think I'll just lay this one right here, maybe like this. I don't know whether we have a lot of the border print. So I know I have a lot of the panel. I think I'm good there. Okay, so maybe I think this one, I love this one. So this one is the hydrangea, and this one has a light blue background, but it almost looks violet. I guess they've got, some violet printed on it. So I am going to open that one up there so you can see how nice it looks with it. So this is summertime, right? So, and I always say this every time I show this reminds me of Cape May, New Jersey, because there's these hydrangeas everywhere, big, huge bushes of them. They're so gorgeous. They must like the salt air or the moisture near the ocean, right?
Right.
Okay, so here is the light blue, and then that one also came with this cream background. So I'll put that one in the bubble. Okay, so this one is the Hydrangea Mist from Wilmington and Susan Winget, Winget. I mean, if you wanted to see the prettiest fabrics, I think all you have to do is search for her name. She just is just one of the best artists. So now here it looks like this one might be directional because I am seeing the stems all going in one direction, but I don't really think it would matter, would it? So if I'm going this way or if I'm going this way, no, I don't think it would matter with this one. Yeah, so Marie's, hers is in bloom. What color do you have, Marie?
2 set of numbers being flashed.
Two sets of numbers?
This happened before, didn't it?
So is that one? Do you think we didn't get that one in?
No, this happened once before.
2 sets of numbers. Oh, so in the bubble? Two bubbles in
I think when it flashes, it means that that number that flashes real quick has been purchased.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if it's flashing. Yeah, I do see that.
But the number that stays there longer is the number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, are we getting it straight? Yes. Okay. Your holly tree is blooming. We don't have holly anymore. They took my holly out. They kind of got too overgrown. So here, okay, is the beige background. So see, we have the blue background and the beige background. Now this one.
Interesting.
What are they saying?
556. The number is 556 for that.
Should I announce the numbers
Mist.
then, just in case?
Just in case. Now, yeah.
This one is Sold Space 775, and this one here. I'll spread this out. Okay. Oop. So
huge white hydrangeas.
Oh, that's what my neighbor across the street has. Huge, and I got to find out how they kept the deer away. So look at this one. So this is another coordinating print with more of the beige in it and little butterflies and smaller hydrangea. So here, this one. See, I like these big prints. But you know what you like.
A tree.
A tree. Wow.
Yeah, they get that big, they look like trees. Are they actually trees?
Yeah, or did they get trimmed to look like a tree? Alice will tell us. Yeah, I would love it. So, but the deer they come in our front yard. And, I like hosta because they come back every year. I have hosta little bitten off sticks in my yard, in my garden. So forget that. So, but I do love to look at flowers for sure. Okay, now here's some blenders with it. And this one is words. Now, I have to tell you, I saw the coolest table runner, and it was a collage. Okay, so first they took a fabric that had words straight across, and they cut it into strips, looked like maybe it was like 4-inch strips, and they had a background piece 15 by 40, and they took those strips and they just put them down going every which way. So it was the same fabric, strips every which way. Of course, they use the featherweight hot fix. Then they cut flowers like these hydrangea. So imagine that this is your table runner. And first they started out, but they didn't sew them together. They put them on like a base fabric. So here's your table runner. Then they took all these big flowers and they went all the way around, leaving the center open because the center had the words going every which way. It was really pretty. I'm hoping I have a fabric that I can do the table runner with for tomorrow night because I think it's going to be our next best thing. So it's a collage. So there's Laura Heine has a whole series of patterns for doing collages, but it was a free pattern from one of my fabric suppliers. So I'm going to work on it, and I don't think that it is going to take very long for me to make it. So to get an order, remember, fabrics are cut to order, and Natalia tries to, if you order 2 yards, you'll get 2 continuous yards. So she can't cut these ahead of time, and she has to really focus. That's why Natalia has her own office, because she really has to focus when she's filling orders, because that people do like that she cuts them.
Right.
If you get 2 yards of this one, she makes sure, the
continue
best
it.
she possibly can.
But these are bargains. So
Yeah.
they'll be cut to, they'll be
1 yard. I don't know. I think she's going to try. But we do have the teenagers, and we have Ella, and I'm going to assign them to help her because she was off a couple days last week. So the fabric cutting is a little behind, but she gets them done.
She gets them done.
She gets done. Yeah.
So they
she
go
really
through pretty quick.
focused. Yeah, we were really lucky to find her. Really. Her daughter came in. I guess her daughter found out we were looking for people.
We were having a glitch with the numbers, I think. So that was sold 885.
Sold 885. Should I let me pull out my phone and see what it's showing up for them.
I should look too.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we got bad news in our family. Nora, I was telling everybody about her being in the play in Washington, D.C., and she's pregnant. Well, she took a terrible fall backstage, and she sprained both of her ankles and broke a bone in her foot. Poor thing.
Yeah,
so
it's flipping back and forth. But
yeah. Oh, I see. Why is it doing that? What should we do?
Know. Maybe we should
go out and come back in. Yeah. We're gonna go out and come back in and see if that stops.
Yeah,
but it's definitely
real quick.
Yeah. This is. I'm glad you pointed that out. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna try again.
Okay, we'll be
right back.
We're gonna keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep going. And I'll just start out with a little bit about the fabrics I chose for my kit.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. And we're gonna jump ahead, so don't worry. But I ran out because I wanted to show you the fabrics. So this is gonna be Oh, let me get my. Okay, so this is going to be the center of the pillow. Okay, and then this is going to be on the sides. And I don't know whether to do a flange, which I could do. Can I do it in the hoop? I don't know. I don't think I have enough room. So I could do, well, yeah, we're going to do the mini piping in this pinky red. It's kind of a, yeah, rose. So take a look. It's just going to be a little bit of this color showing. This will be the border. This will be the center of the pillow. I think we got it, don't you? I think it looks really, really pretty. So this is what the kit is going to be. We might have more than one selection because I would like to do this also in the ivory shimmer. So I think we're going to have more than one selection, but I'm loving this one. I love blue, and it just reminds me of a really fall and Christmas too because it's so elegant. Okay, so now back to fabric. Oh, and I see the center of my flower here. Oh, I would have been wondering where that was. Okay, so put this back. And so we were, I guess were we here? Maybe I'll just scan this one in again. So are we doing okay on the others? And then let's see.
Go back out.
Let's see, where did the sticker go? Right here. There's only a couple more in Hydrangea Mist. So here is the beige. Now I want to see. It's not going back and forth now. It's staying at 885. So I think we fixed it. You fixed it. Yeah, the good old turn it off and turn it on again. Now here's another one.
It's still flashing for some people. I think.
Oh.
So mine stopped flashing.
Oh, mine just, well, it flashed for a second. Yeah, it's flashing. So maybe I'll call out the numbers.
Yeah.
So this one is sold 664, right? Yes. So this one, the light blue, is sold 664. And I'll just keep repeating it, for the people that are watching later. And so here's the words, but look at, see, it pulls that pretty light blue out of it. So sold 664 is the words. And I think it's just a whole bunch of different, it says hydrangeas and butterflies, big mop head hydrangea, big leaf hydrangea, butterfly study. So all these hydrangea words and butterfly words in the light blue. Okay, and then we still have 4 more that go with this collection. So the first one is the green blender. Now it comes in green, white, and pink. So here is the green. So it's a nice pale green. Maybe I'll lay another fabric near it so you can see how it goes. But take a look closely at this. So these are the flowers, and you can see the little hummingbirds in here. But it's very subtle. So it pulls out those pretty greens. I'll lay this one down here so you can see how it goes with it. Okay, and then this next one is white on white. So remember this one was $771, and the next one is sold. This one is sold $334, and here is it's a very pale gray on white. So this one, I always like getting these because we can add embroidery to it and it isn't too busy, but it still's not just a plain background. So this one again is sold space 334. Okay, and then we also have it in the pink. There's in the pink, and put it up here, and you can see it pulls out the pink that are in the hydrangea here. So, and this is the other one that where you look close and you can see the little birds here and there mixed amongst the flowers.
Still flashing. I wonder, is it just distracting, or is it affecting anybody out there? Let me know. We keep trying to fix it if it's a problem for you, but.
Yeah, sold 334. No, I'm sorry, 335. 335. So I think if you just go buy, add to cart, it will put the right one in there. So if you're on the app or on our website, you're okay. But if you're buying from Facebook, you're going to go sold 335. And I'll just make sure that I announce the number before I even show the fabric each time. Okay. Okay, it's no flashing. Theirs is fine. Okay.
Huh, it's
71
not
degrees in
flashing for some
Iowa.
people.
I think it's about 71 here today, too.
Yeah, it was
It's really nice.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Now this one, I'm not sure if this one went with the collection. Maybe I thought it did. So this one, oh, this did hydrangea miss, but this one is sold space 311. It just seems to be I see the hydrangea, but it just seems to be a different shade of the pink. Oh, I can see it here though. Here in right here.
Yeah, on Facebook, I can understand that it would be
Yeah.
affecting
So
it.
we'll just keep
keep
calling out the
announcing it.
numbers. Sold 311. So if you're on Facebook, you know the app and our website, I think there's a little bit of a delay on Facebook. So I mean, don't get frustrated. Just know next time come into the show on the app or on the app. I think is the fastest. So if you're on our app, you kind of see things maybe a second or two before everybody else. And especially when we have fabric at only 688, it goes really fast. But leave it in you let it wait list. Some people load their carts and then we ask you that if you do have your cart loaded up, you're fast at your fingers. If you load it up, to please stop right after the show is over and just at least take out the ones you know you don't want. Because then that gives somebody else a chance to get it, and it goes towards us getting the new paying for the new air conditioner tomorrow. So, all right. Okay, so there's hydrangea mist, but we're coming to some more hummingbirds. And we've got a bunch of fabrics to show you. We're just going to keep going till we've shown them all. So we'll just roll this one up. I get a couple more in there and we'll go on to the next one. Okay, which I think we're supposed to get rain here for 4th of July, which that makes me happy because it means everybody will stay inside and sew. So I hate to ruin your 4th of July, but that's what I'm hoping for. So, and no matter what, I have to stay inside and sew because we have, I think Tommy's been working on Star of Wonder from Nancy Halverson. And, I keep forgetting the name of her new book, but he's going to do both books. So, okay. So Star of Wonder, I think, came out in about 15 years ago. So here we've got, and this collection is called Hummingbird Floral. This one is sold $882. And I'll lay out the one just so you can see the hummingbirds. And then we've got a border print. We have a panel. Let's get the panel laid on the table. So next one will be the panel. And that one is sold $558. Sold $558. And PJ and Deb decided on the prices, and everything is only $688. The price you see in the bubble is for a full yard. Oop, upside down. Full yard or a full panel for only $688. We'll move the little sticker here. Okay. Now I think this one was with it too. So this. And we had this one in the bubble. Maybe I should put this one in again, or is it gone already anyhow? The one above the first one.
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay, but there's other good ones. Okay, so maybe I'll do the border print next because this is really pretty. So this one is the border print, and it is only $688 a yard for a full yard. So the price you see. And it is sold $447. Those that are on Facebook, sold $447. I know these are going to go fast. Every time we put stuff at $688, it sells really, really, really fast.
Let's see. Did we skip the panel? Let's see.
The panel?
Do we show the panel?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Let's,
Maybe I just unfolded it and they didn't put it in. Okay,
Let's
here
put
it
it
is.
back
I'll
in
go
the
back to it. There's the panel. And that is sold $558. See how pretty that is. Whoop. There we go. So the hummingbirds and the pretty flowers. So this is really pretty. This is another Wilmington. We love their fabric. So it's called Hummingbird Floral. And it's sold $558. Then we put down the border print, but there's still a couple more. This one is gone. This one I love. Get ready.
Beautiful fabric, people are saying. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of new people. Did we go over all the
No, we didn't. For the new
ways to
people, we
buy?
didn't. We just assume everybody's been here forever.
Yeah.
But, okay, if you're new here and you want to buy and you're on Facebook, well, for one thing, you got to get our app because it's so much easier to buy. But on Mondays, we do Material Madness. So we show all the new collections that came in, and then we bargain off. We say we're like Macy's. Spring, summer, right? Macy's right now in June, they do their summer sales. And here it is July. So we're late. We're late doing our summer sales. So as soon as the season is over, or we're cutting it close to sew for the season, we mark our fabric down and we move it out. So, but in order to register, you just go down to the comment bar and type the word register, then press enter, and a new screen will open up. And I just want you to put in 4 things: first name, last name, that's easy, your email address, and your phone number. That will be enough for the system to recognize you, and then advance to the next screen, and they're going to want you to set up a username and password. So you want to do that real quick, especially on Material Madness bargain days, because the fabric goes so quick. So now to get our app, it's on the App Store and the Google Play Store, and you just type in our store name, Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. So spaces in between, and there's always an ad up above, and then we'll be below, and you press get, and it goes around, and then open, and it'll be on your phone, and you'll get notified when we go live. So it's really fun, and you can take us wherever you go. So if you're at a baseball game and it's getting kind of boring and we go live, you could be watching us and happy as can be being
That's
at the
right.
baseball game, right?
That's right.
Yes. So, okay. So now shipping is still only $8. Steve is the one that decides that, and he will not budge. $8, and it's free at only $75. Now, any given day, 2% of what you buy gets put back into your account to spend later. So everything you buy here, just kind of say to yourself, well, 2% is going back into my account, and I can buy some things for free,
Right.
And it's really fun. We do have fun every single day. The Tuesday, Tiffany is going to go on at noon tomorrow. We weren't sure, but she has a short project for tomorrow, which is great. But Kathleen and Deb, can I run real quick? I just want to run and get one of the pillows. Okay.
Sure,
so
I
they
can go get them.
Yeah, I know. right
Okay,
where
you
they
got
are.
them. Oh, those pillows. Okay, good.
Now, when I threw my, so Tuesdays, well, every other Tuesday. So this Tuesday, Kathleen and Deb are doing Claudia's Creations Enchanted Pumpkin Pillows. Look at these. Oh, this one's upside down. Enchanted Pumpkins. Look at this one right here. So so they are going to talk to you about these pillows tomorrow. So I don't know what they have planned, but they're all ready. And I think they call it sip and sew, and they pretend like they have like a martini or something, right? Don't they
Yeah,
do that?
they do.
Yeah. So they're really fun. So I'll try to stop in during their show because I can't wait to see what they're going to show. But aren't these spectacular? And they have kits for all of these too. So, okay, so tomorrow at 3, you got to tune in. And then don't cancel all your plans. Tomorrow at 7, we are doing our favorite things because we can't do it on Thursday for the 4th of July. So now, okay, so I do have a $9.93. It's in the window, but I never even shown anyone and they bought it. But look how, no wonder. Look how pretty it is.
So Karen, I think you're on the website. So you can just click the bubble, is that right?
Yeah, I think they have a buy button.
Yep.
A buy and then add to cart.
I'm gonna check.
So I would think on the website they would need to register, right?
I think when you check out, you can check out as a
Okay.
guest if you want to.
Okay.
But you can also create an account on the website.
Yeah.
So the commenting is for Facebook. Is that correct? And Instagram.
Yeah. You mean the sold space
Yes.
one? Yeah, I know that's Facebook. Is it Instagram too?
I think so.
Yeah. He's got me everywhere. TikTok. Where else do you have me?
YouTube.
YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube. He's really excited about being on YouTube.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yes. So all of these shows are on. I have one more for this collection. One more. So this one.
So Karen, you don't need to comment to purchase. I think you could just click on view product and purchase the item, or click the bubble, and that'll put it in your cart. And then you can register when you check out.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So you get registered, get the app. It seems like everything goes smooth
Yeah,
with
I
people on
agree.
the app, huh?
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not adding to a cart. She made an account. When I click on buy,
Made
it
an
no
account.
longer goes to my cart. Do you think it was sold out in that short amount of time? Is there? Yeah,
It
there's
could
zero.
be.
Yeah, it might have
zero.
sold out. Wait, you're gonna want it the way do you see the fabrics we have coming up? You're gonna wanna have everything. So, and that's it. It's kind of frustrating if you're not on the app because app people seem to be able to get all the bargains. So,
Yeah.
get that app, and then you'll have the same luck because it's really fun to get a wonderful package with these beautiful fabrics inside at such good deals. And we appreciate it. We really appreciate it because with us, like we said, we're like Macy's. We like to mark it down, move it out, get in new merchandise. And we've got a lot of, tons of Christmas has come in, hasn't it, PJ? So,
Yeah.
so we are, but I feel like nobody's in the mood for Christmas yet. So we're going to go July thinking more fall. But we'll throw in some back to school. We've been doing Halloween, and then we have some beautiful fall projects featuring the fabric like we showed you from Timeless Treasures. Okay, I want to lay these out. These are so pretty. So, I don't really want to sell them. They're so pretty.
Fast fingers.
You do have, fast fingers to get these at $6.88. And there might be some people that they might have taken an extra vitamin this morning knowing that this show was on. And they made sure they got a really good night's sleep.
Can we go
right?
back to the plaid check?
The plaid? Yes. Okay. So, here's the plaid right here. Okay, somebody wanted to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the plaid, and that goes with...
It's like is it a green?
No, gray.
Gray.
Gray. And you'll see in the background here, there's like a mottled gray print in the background. So that's what the gray pulls it together. It's very hard to see though on camera.
Fast internet helps.
Yeah, fast internet. Yeah.
What I like what somebody said was that they like to put it in their cart and they'll take it out of their cart right away, even before the end of the show.
Yeah, that would be great.
That is really
that would
nice.
really help us because I got to hand the air conditioner guy almost $8,000 tomorrow.
And you'll make
So-
other people happy that they're going to
Yeah,
get the
'cause-
fabric you don't
right.
want, right?
Yeah, because then they'll get a ping on their phone saying one of their waitlisted fabrics is in. And I had Joellen, I don't know whether she's on, she goes, I get a ping, and she said, no matter where I am, I stop what I'm doing. I go, oh, I wonder what I got. So she says it makes it fun. So, and so those are app users that are getting those pings. Okay. And it is fun. It's almost like you're playing a game. Okay, my favorite one. Well, I really like these big prints, so I'm going with this one as the first one. So this one is Blessed by Nature. It's another one from Wilmington. Look at how pretty. Let's try to move the sticker. There we go. See, I love these colors, the peaches and the golds and yellows, and just so pretty. The pinks, but like the pink is not girly pink. It's just a pink. So uh, everybody likes these. I'm going to pull some of these out to have beside it and just leave that one open so everybody can see that it goes. Okay, but there's one that doesn't go. So, okay, but it's still a really pretty fabric. Okay, so the next one, and this one is Blessed by Nature, and it's got those same colors, but this one has the words and the birds, but you see it does have those same flowers. So birds and birds' nests and sayings. Friendship is everything. Home is who we are. Love begins with you. So nice little sayings. It is really pretty with all the birds and the birds' nests. On a day like today, I think it's still only about 71 degrees. Okay, I'm supposed to be yelling out the number. So that one was sold 841. So guess what? On mine it says sold 133 on my phone.
Sold 841.
Yeah, so that one is sold space 841. Oh, there's 0 left. So yeah. So officially it's gone, so they must have been able to put it in their cart. I'm getting all mixed up. So okay, so here's the same print, this time with just like an off-white background. So here we'll put that one in the bubble and there, and here it is, same print with all the words and the butterflies and birds' nests. And that one is sold 863. So sold 863, and it's flashing back and forth 863 and 132. I wonder if 132 was the original number. Where we try on these days when we put them on sale, we mix up the numbers. So because there was people at one point that they were mad that before we even showed it, they were sold out. So we try to mix up the numbers. So I think the number that's going to tell us which number is working, which number is putting it in your cart. Is it 841 or 132? It's gone, but it could be just app users. Okay, next one has a green background. Okay, so the green background, no words on this one. And it's got, yeah, so here, maybe I can fold this back a little bit so you could see that original, the big print.
You're right. So, it's a different number on the website. That's interesting.
It's a different number on the website?
I'm sorry, really, I don't know what the... Sure. It's a glitch, I'm sure, but...
Because we don't even know what if we tried to fix it, we don't know what the original numbers were, do we? Or should we go back and put them in order? Just so they're able...
Yeah, we're getting there, just a couple away from the original order.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I can put them back. I can put the ones.
Yeah, so just take a minute. Order. We don't want to lose you, but we feel like
See if I can try to fix it at least to know what the solution is if this comes up again.
Yeah, it did this one other time, but somehow it fixed itself. So should we go off so you could do it? Or
no, just
keep going.
Just keep going.
I'll just talk for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's going to do it as we do it. Okay, so we're on the one with the green background. Now this is the one that I said doesn't go with the others. It's from the same collection. So this one is sold $654. But see, I don't know why they did this. I mean, it's really pretty, but it's kind of got a lot of blue in the green, doesn't it? and there's none of it here.
I think what
None
it
of it.
sells out. Yeah,
But
it's a
this one is
mystery.
sold $654, and it's only 680 yards, no matter what. And it's a Wilmington print, so such a pretty fabric. So $654. All right, in there. And okay, oh, I didn't do this one, I don't think. Right? I did the green background, the blue, and then one more. So this one. Okay, so this one is $987, sold space $987. So you can see we just showed it with the green background, and here it is with the ivory background. Okay, so sold space $987 and only $6.88 a yard. Okay, it is really pretty, isn't it? Blessed by nature. This is one of those fabrics I wish we never ran out of it. I had it in the store year round. But right, pretty soon you're not going to want to buy flowers. You're going to be thinking, just like all of us, you're going to be thinking fall and fall holidays and leaves and although what about Florida people? Don't they like flowers year round? I think, right? That's why of course, are they home from Florida right now? They might be. There are snowbirds are home from Florida. We really don't have many snowbirds in Pittsburgh. And I mean, we do have a few, but not very many. Not like you hear from other cities that they have so many people that go to Florida or Texas or whatever for the summer. So they tend to stay here. We like it here, but you never know why. So because sometimes winter is hard to take. So okay, so we're moving on to the next one, and we're just hoping that no numbers flash, but we'll just keep it going, right?
Right.
Okay, there. So this one is from another one from Wilmington. You know, I love their fabrics. So this one, oh, it was the best red, white, and blue you ever saw. And this was just a fabric that we used to back things with. And so this one is sold space 134, and it's Home of the Brave. What else does it stay here? Old Glory, that's me, and Stars and Stripes Forever. So, but it was, if you were ever able to get some of the coordinating prints with this one, it was so nice. So they'll have another great red, white, and blue next year. And we usually get the red, white, and blues. I think we usually get them like in December. So they tend to get us our fabrics really, really early. And I guess they're thinking, now this is a basic that everybody's got to have. So this one is sold 135. There we are. Is it going to, I'm checking to see if mine flashes. Mine isn't flashing.
Mine is not flashing.
Yours
either.
isn't flashing? So sold space 135. This is a basic that you got to have, right? Okay, here comes another one with from Wilmington. So I know this one's gone, but this one is just like it, except it has that ivory background, and it is Home of the Brave, Land of the Free, Liberty and Justice for All. Yep. So only, and the price you see in the bubble is for one full yard. I know you're gonna, it's called Heart's Anthem is the line of fabric. And this one is sold 136. I'll just partially fold that up. Now, let's see this one. Is this one in Heart's Anthem? Yes, wait do you see this? This is so good. We had a quilt we made with this. Oh, this one is so nice. So, I mean, it's really cool. Just with the stars kind of splashed around the center. Home of the Brave. Yep, Home of the Brave. Yep, thank goodness we've got a lot of brave people that keep our country safe or try their best to keep it safe. So Home of the Brave. So don't you love it? It's just perfect. It's just artistic and just perfect. Hearts Anthem, and these are only $6.88 for the full panel, and you can see how these fabrics go with it. But this one, the next two, get your fingers ready. This one, okay, so here is a cream or like an ivory, but PJ, you're gonna have to zoom in on this so they can see it. This is why we liked it so much, is it's got the flag print on it, see? And it's like a cream color on ivory, just really elegant. This is elegant red, white, and blue. Elegant red, white, and blue. So really neat. I found my father-in-law's jacket, his dress uniform, I guess, from World War II. I meant to bring it in. You wouldn't believe the buttons. The buttons are so fancy.
Was that the one that I tried on?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks awful small.
It was small.
Yeah. And he was a big guy.
Yeah.
So, but it was, yeah, I'll bring it in because the buttons are spectacular. So here, now I also found, I was told they were the buttons from William Wallace Taggart's Civil War uniform. And my mother-in-law saved them for me, thinking that I would make a blazer and use the buttons, but I just never could use the buttons. I thought I used them, but I didn't. So I found them. It's amazing what you find when you clean. And so I think I have about maybe 6 or 8 of the buttons from his Civil War uniform. So what am I going to do with those? You see, you could never put them on a garment. They're too special. So, and they're so fancy. I can't believe it. So this one is the red on red. Don't you love this?
I would hold on to those buttons. Those are really cool.
That it's like, I'll bring them in just so everybody can see them because they don't make buttons like that. And I wonder even if today's uniforms, we'll have to find out. My daughter Kathy has her Navy uniform. I'll have to look at hers.
Bubble didn't change. Let's
sold $135. That's it. It didn't change. So this one is sold $135.
Frame the buttons. That's a good idea.
Yeah, frame them. So PJ, we got to find this. Jerry, my mother-in-law, before she died, she made a bag for each kid. And PJ, your bag had a certificate when William Wallace Taggart became an officer in the Civil War. And it's all hand done. It's really fancy. And I kept saying, I want to take it somewhere and get it framed for you. But now I got to find it. So Dad put it somewhere safe. So
what is it?
It is the certificate when he became an officer in the Civil War.
Wow.
And it's big. It's like that big. All hand done in this really fancy writing. You know, they didn't have printers then. And then I also have the buttons from his uniform. So.
Okay, here's the correct fabric.
Okay.
For this
oh, is
Hearts
it?
Anthem.
Oh, so the 135, did none of them change?
So okay. I think this. Hold on.
Is it supposed to be 203?
Yeah, I think we just had the wrong label on it.
Oh, so wrong label. So take a look
again.
at this one. So this is, so zoom in on this one again so they can see. Because this one is spectacular. It is the red on red with the American flag going in every different direction. So that is sold space 203. And it's only $6.88 a yard. You're gonna, you know what, I kind of say to myself, by selling them at this low price, that you'll come back, right? Yeah, you'll have so much fun buying these fabrics that you'll come back. You know, all of a sudden I'm really hot. And you know what, I'm just gonna turn the, my air conditioning people, you know, it's been so hot that the air conditioner never turns off. And what happens is if it never turns off, sometimes the coils freeze. And so they told me whenever I leave on Saturdays to turn the thermostat so it will click off over the weekend. So it gets a time to rest. So, All right, so now this one is really good, and you're going to see why in a second. This one, it's called Old Glory. So, when it first was listed on the internet, on Moda's website for sale, I went, oh my goodness, Old Glory, I got to buy that one. That one's great. It has my name in it. I got to buy it. Oh, here we go, a fan. There we go. Okay, I got to figure out how to, oh, here it is. These are great. Oh my goodness. You have no idea how much better that feels. Yes. Did anybody get their neck fans and try them out? Oh, that's Shelly said that. I need my neck fan. Yeah. It is great. It is. You're going to have to take, PJ, I have some in the trunk of my car. You should take them on vacation.
Oh, that's a good
right?
idea.
Yeah. Everybody needs a neck fan. So.
Change the bubble. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but look at this. This is only, like, oh, I didn't scan this. Sweet. What did I do? Where's this? Oh, do you see it?
Sweet Land of Liberty.
Oh, go down. It was after this one. I don't see it. He's searching for it. Should we come back to it when
Come back to it.
We'll come back to it. I'll lay it over here, and if you see it, so remember, Sweet Land of Liberty. Okay. Oh yeah, this feels so much better. Actually, it's blowing too hard. Let me see if I got it. Oh no, it's even harder. This saved me when it was 92 degrees out, and we went to Hershey Park, which I recommend to everyone in the whole wide world. The park is beautiful. It's clean, and they tell the history of the Hershey Company. And I knew a guy that lived at the Hershey home. It was called, at that time, it was called the Hershey Home for Boys, and it wasn't just orphans. It's usually it was fatherless boys. So I think he might have started it out during World War II. So many boys were fatherless after the war, and but anyhow, he lived there. But now I think they said there are 1,300. Kids that live there, and I worked with someone that was there. He said he loved it. He learned how to hunt, how to fish, everything. He said they kept us so busy and so happy, and every boy or every kid, at that time it was just for boys, but now it's girls and boys, and every child gets to go to the college of their choice. So they got to get into it, but every child gets to go to the college of their choice. Now, isn't that nice? I mean, 1,300 kids right now are at the Hershey home, and they're treated so nice. They're taught everything. Horseback riding. He said everything. They did. They like felt sorry for kids that weren't living there. They felt so lucky that they lived there. So it made me like Hershey. Yeah, I was saying before I didn't like Hershey chocolate. I like the small companies, but now I have a new taste for Hershey, anything Hershey, because of that nice thing they do. And also, it's just such a beautiful park that I was proud to be there. And there's American flags everywhere. It was really, really nice. So if you ever get to visit Hershey Park, you got to go. So, okay. So this next collection, and I'm going to lay out the pieces first so you can see. And these are for, my husband always said, Washington State cherries were the best. I know somebody said a different cherry was really good too, maybe Michigan?
He said Washington State cherries are the best.
Yeah, who's?
Washington.
Yeah, Washington. I thought you were going to say it the way Pittsburghers say it. We say Washington, Worsh. And a lot of Pittsburghers, we don't do wash. We wash. Yes. So there, some more cherries and another cherries here. Okay, and these are beautiful. They're photographs. So they're photographs printed on fabric. So I think the first one I should show is the border print. So there is, and I'll unfold it. And so this is the border print, so you could do a table runner. You could probably get 3 table runners out of this fabric. So 3, it looks like about 15-inch by 36-inch table runners. But if you want to do the 60-degree triangle ruler, what do they call it? The 60-degree runner, I guess we call it. Yeah, so it's only 5 seams, but it looks absolutely spectacular. PJ, that's what I should do tomorrow night. Because we haven't done one in a long time.
60 degrees.
60 degree. See, we got a dry erase board whenever we think of things. So can you write that down?
Put it up.
What?
Yeah, I'll put it up on the.
Yeah.
dry
We're
erase.
going to put it up, and then whenever we think of things while the show is going on, we're going to give PJ one more job to do, and he's going to turn around and write it as fast as he can on the board so we remember to feature these things. So, okay, so I'm going to slide this one aside so I can pull out the others. Okay, and I had that one in, and that one sold $139. Let me see if it's showing $139. Oh, mine turned off. So I just want to make sure I can watch along over here.
Do you want to speed through these? Because I think there's not a lot left of.
Okay, we'll go through real quick. Okay, so the next one is the cherries. Let's see, perfect with it. So the cherries. Now this one is a panel. So, I better put it in. And it's kind of ombre. You'll see what I mean when I open it up. There, so you see it's lighter at the top. And at the bottom, you've got the gingham, and then the dark cherries, and packed flowers, and then you see the sky. So, real pretty as a panel for a quilt. Okay, only $6.88. You don't have to sew all your fabric. You can collect it. So it's like, right? Stamp collectors never use their stamps. Coin collectors would never spend their coins.
You're saying don't use the fabric, just collect it?
Just collect it. I think that would be perfectly fine.
I think that's fine.
Yes, it is. So here are tiny cherries. Okay. And I'm going to take this off, but if I get hot again, I'm going to put it on. Okay. Tiny cherries. And then this one is cherries with the sky in the background. So here the whole thing is the cherries.
You could be
So,
a fabric
right?
collector.
And coin collectors, they don't spend their coins. What other people collect?
Storage becomes an issue. I could see that.
Storage does become an issue. But then you rent one of these storage things that are popping up all over the world.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
how much fabric you could collect.
Imagine if you rented one of those and you just say, look how much money I saved by buying it on sale. And then, yeah. So what I had a girl in on Saturday, and she said, I forget what her husband liked to do, but she said he goes and buys like a new tool. She says, I never ask him about it, and he had never asked me about what I'm doing. So I said, that's a good relationship there. Okay, here comes more fun, red, white, and blue.
Before you go to that, I found the Old Glory
Oh, you
panel.
did?
Yep.
This one, it's by Lella Boutique. It's a full 1 yard panel, Sweet Land of Liberty. I know you can find the coordinating fabric, but what I did, I didn't want to miss out on the panel, and so I ordered a bunch, and then I forgot, and I never got the coordinating fabric to go with it. But it is beautiful. It's red, white, and blue, but they kind of threw in like a dusty blue and a dusty pink. So it's a pretty red, white, and blue. Next year, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to order it all that very night that I find something, and that's what I've been doing. I kind of like, that's how, we do have sales reps that come, but I kind of like, I like doing it. It's really relaxing. I go on their websites and I look at all the new fabrics coming, and I take my time picking out what I want, and that's working better for me. Yeah, because sometimes, they end up showing you more than you want, and I end up buying the wrong things. So this way I can think it over, and what can I make with this? Okay, I'll need this, 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 and this, and I find them. So, okay, but then I miss out. because like that one. So here is one of the fabrics. So this one is a stripe, and it has bathing suits and
I guess
flip-flops.
that's better than being a tool collector.
Yeah, fabric collector is better than a tool collector,
So
right?
I think
So
you buy a tool to fix a problem, then it's fixed, and then what do you do with that?
right,
tool?
what do you do with that tool? But we look at our fabric and we plan projects. I bet sewers are the happiest group of people because we're always creating, and we sew a seam and we look at it and wow, this looks so good, right? So it keeps us happy. And I've had families come in that have said they come in to buy, like say the grandma, a gift certificate, and they've told us that before she found us, she was kind of bored, and now she stops what she's doing and watches. And they said we're all buying our gift certificates here because we see how happy it's making her. So this next one, this is called Star Spangled Beach, and they all go together. Okay, this next one, they are really cute 4th of July. So my daughter and her family, they are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I have never been there, and it looks absolutely wonderful. I've never been to like Hilton Head or Myrtle Beach. Have you, PJ?
Yes.
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach?
Yep.
Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? So they're having a really good time.
It's different.
It's different.
I like Cape May.
You still like Cape May?
I do. I prefer Cape
Yeah.
May.
Okay. Maybe a week in Cape May and a week somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I know I don't think my kids love Cape May. They all love it. So we have to go there 1 week a year. But wouldn't it be fun to go another place? So this one is from a different collection. It's
Synchrony Bank shows as home improvement. That's good to know.
Yeah, what's that?
I think somebody told me to get a boat if I can't figure out what to do with my tool collection.
Oh.
Who said that? Margot?
And Margot said she told his to get a boat.
If I have too many tools, I need something to fix all the time.
You do? You like fixing
I
things?
should get a boat.
Yeah, get a boat.
They're always broken.
Yeah. They're always broken, are they? All right.
Panama City.
Panama City, Florida. We love Florida. Florida beaches are beautiful. We really don't need to go to islands or anything. We don't need to leave the United States. But I love this little print. I forget, it's sold 146, and it's from a different, it says Studio E. Maybe it is. Yes, Star Spangled Beach. But doesn't it look kind of different than the others? Because the others have so much going on, and this one has a lot of space in between the little anchors. Okay, let's do the next one.
Just get a boat. You'll find out what to do with those tools.
Okay. I think that's a really good idea. Wouldn't you love to get a boat? So you're going to have fun. He's going to Deep Creek, Maryland.
I think that's something only people that don't have boats say. Wouldn't it would be so great to have a boat.
Yeah. Well, I always said that I would like to have a house near a lake, and I'd get a pontoon boat. And so it would have to be like a pretty calm lake. Yeah. But that's where you're going this weekend is Deep Creek, Maryland.
Yep.
And it is beautiful there. Maryland and West Virginia in the fall, like right around Halloween. So our leaves turn like a week or so earlier than theirs do. But the mountains in Maryland, northern Maryland and West Virginia, just beautiful. So, and that's where Deep Creek Lake is. It's so green there, and the mountains are covered in trees. It is just beautiful. So this one is a cute little print, Star Spangled Beach, sold 148. So I always feel like this. I don't like backings that are boring, especially on a quilt, because you're going to see the back. And this one has like a lot going on, so it'd be really cute to do the back of a quilt. And now the next one, here's going to surprise all the people from southern United States. I do not own a pair of sunglasses.
What?
No, do you?
I,
You do?
I do.
We don't really need them here.
Not really.
So, oh, Alice, your sister just bought a lake house and a pontoon boat. That's my dream. That's
There's-
my dream.
I think
I do not own sunglasses.
You just need a friend with a boat and
I
sunglasses.
do. That's what I need.
And an extra pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, I need a pair of sunglasses and a friend with a pontoon boat.
So
Yes.
we're gonna pick out some
Yeah.
new friends.
Yeah, and so anyhow, I didn't even know how to shop for sunglasses, and I found some in the drugstore, and I bought them. I go, oh, okay, these look good. I get them home, but I go all the way on my trip, and I put on my sunglasses and go, there's something on these glasses, and I tried to rub it off, and they were scratched. So I thought, dummy me, I didn't even think to look at the lenses. You know, and they were scratched, so you couldn't really see out of them. So I gave up on sunglasses. So every day, yeah. So Melba, she uses sunglasses every day. Yeah, not around here, but sometimes when the sun is setting and it's in your eyes,
I lose them
I
too.
kind of wish I had them.
I lose my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Or I sit on
But
them.
you could keep them in the car. Your dad never had a pair of sunglasses his whole life. Never.
Never. I don't
Nope.
think I've ever seen him.
No,
wear
no sunglasses.
sunglasses.
I don't have sunglasses. Yeah.
Or
So-
a watch. He wasn't really a watch guy. I can't wear a watch. That's my
No
thing. I
watch. He
tried.
never wore a watch either. Now me, I use my phone as a watch, but before we had phones, I had a watch on every day. I couldn't live without my watch. But not now. Now we carry our computers along with us, right? So look at this. Here's the little cherries. This one is from Star Spangled Beach. See, summertime is cherries. Most people think summertime is watermelon, but lately the fabric companies have been thinking cherries is summertime, and it really is. So, okay, the next one is a panel. So we're doing good on the numbers, right? So this panel has a whole bunch of, and if you want a easy, cute project to make, these make like perfect mug rugs or coasters. They're just like the perfect size. There are panels that are, I'm sorry, patterns that are out that have, so these are 6" by 6" squares. So you can cut them out 6.5 by 6.5 and use them as 6 by 6. And they're just cute. Perfect for placemats. Okay, and so that one was sold $152. And there's just one more red, white, and blue. And this one is fireworks. And they are going to have fireworks. So I wonder, there are beach towns where they don't shoot off fireworks. Like I think Cape May doesn't do fireworks because all the buildings are wood. And so I don't think they do. I'm not positive though, because we haven't been down there for 4th of July for a long time. So this one is sold $153. So I'm hoping Myrtle Beach has fireworks so the girls will see it. Okay, so there goes red, white, and blue. I'm just going to grab these aside. Oop, a little more here. Okay, Natalia will make sense of these. Okay, now we're going into lemons. Got lots of lemons. Oh, yeah, lots of lemons. And get ready because they're all $6.88, right? Aren't they? Yes. Okay, I'm not even going to think about it. Lemons I got to be thinking about fall. But I'm going to lay them out so you can see what's coming. So this Timeless Treasures. Here's another Timeless Treasures. This one looks like a Timeless. I think there were 4 from Timeless Treasures. Okay, so these 4 are Timeless Treasures, and then we are going into the Wilmington. So, okay, so there's Timeless Treasures. I think what I should do is lay them all out because they really go with each other.
I'm just going to click on the first one, the
Yeah.
stripe.
Okay, there. So that one is sold $154. I'll kind of spread that one out. Okay, maybe I'll do the 4. I'll do the 4 from Timeless Treasures, then do the Wilmington. Okay, so this one is the border print, and this one is from Timeless Treasures. This fabric is so nice. And it's deeper colors than the Wilmington. So if you like the paler lemon colors, wait for the Wilmington. But if you like the more saturated, brighter lemon colors, you will like this, um, the Timeless Treasures. So this is the border print, and it's got the lemon blossoms and lemons. Okay.
So what are you doing with a lemon fabric? What kind of project would you
Well,
make?
I'm always talking table runners and
Table
placemats
runners,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. It'd be cute. You could make pillowcases.
Pillowcases.
Yeah,
Have you ever made
pillowcases.
a
I'm all
pillowcase?
about easy projects. Now, really, a border print looks really good going around a panel. It looks like you worked really, really hard to do all this piecing, and it's hardly any work at all. Now, the next one, this is Timeless Treasures, and this one
Tote
has
bags.
what's that?
Tote bags.
Tote bags would be great with lemons, right? Beach bags with lemons, right?
Beach
Anything
bags.
summer.
Mhm.
Okay, there is the lemons. And let's get this one next. This one. You know, Wilmington, all the companies have free patterns on their sites, all of them. So you just go, so Timeless Treasures, their website is ttfabrics.com. So ttfabrics.com. They all have free patterns. Wilmington has fantastic free patterns on their site. Some of them they only make available to the stores, but Wilmington Prints, I think it's wilmingtonprints.com. So Riley Blake, tons of free patterns, projects, patterns, quilts, everything on their website. So I love it when we find a free pattern. I think I must have scanned this one in. Sold 156. And then you got to get some of this green because like this gives it even more color. So this is the leaves and the blossoms in the green. There. So that's Timeless Treasures lemons. All right. Now we're going to move on to the Wilmington. And Wilmington, this line is called Zest for Life. And I don't think there was a panel. Let me just double check. Nope, there is a border print, but this was supposed to be easy placemats. Now I gotta find the sticker. There it is. There. So you can see. But right on Wilmington's website, they have a pattern for turning a placemat panel into a tote bag. So just keep that in mind. Go to those sites and look around. Oh yeah, Baby Lock has free projects too. Yeah, babylock.com has free projects. So yeah. So okay, so here, and I loved they come out with a line with lemons almost every year, like lemons or something with a lot of yellow every year. But I loved this year's because they added the blue, and I just thought that was such a pretty addition. Oh, get this one, I missed it. This is another one that goes with the Timeless Treasures right here. So let's do that one. So if you're able to get the Timeless Treasures, I better look at all of them. So maybe I have them out of order. So look at that. So it has a little more color to it, and it looks like it is recipes that have lemons. Let me see this one. I gotta see. Oh, this one's Wilmington. I think the rest are Wilmington. Yeah. So this one goes with the Timeless Treasures, although you see they all go together.
Placemats. That was it.
Yeah. The placemats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And see the instructions for doing the placemats are right along the edge. So you'll see all those words printed. Those are instructions. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to leave this out just so you get a good idea. And then the next one is the lemons. Okay. And there. So the lemons, and this is tossed lemons, and you'll see a touch of blue inside all the flowers. So it pulls everything together. Okay, and that one was sold 160. That's the lemons, but this next one is my favorite. I love daisies. I don't get outside of my yard very much, but I did have daisies in the backyard. I'll have to see if they came up again. But look how pretty. So we even use this for little girl dresses. So the daisies aren't real big, like let's say a 1 inch around. So it's a nice little flower. So complements all the fabrics. Now next one is the border print. And you will see tote bags on Wilmington's site. So Joni's tote bag, we use a Wilmington pattern for her tote bags. And it takes a 10-inch by 20-inch piece of fabric. So she might cut here by 20, and that will be the front and back of the tote bags. So you can use these border prints for tote bags, table runners, just whatever. The border of a quilt is nice with it. And I loved it this year because of the blue. And now this next one is, the mason jars with the daisies all packed in. And so they've got lemonade. I see lemon in those jars. I see daisies. And the jars are that blue. They're clear.
Wrong
did it-
price.
Wrong price.
Wrong price.
Can you go put that in?
Yes.
Go ahead and put it in your cart, and he will adjust it. So you will see it in your cart. So he's fixing it right this minute. Yeah. There we go. He's fast. You've gotten so fast. We kind of did. Poor PJ was baptism by fire. He started working, and we just said, "Okay, jump
Go.
in today." Didn't we? Yes, we did. There was no training, no nothing. No, it was just like, okay, go. Yes. So yeah, they're supposed to be 688. Yeah. Is there anything else that didn't go? Wasn't
The
it
one before it.
the one before it too? Okay. So he's looking at him. And he'll change them. Okay. So that's all the lemons. Should I wait a minute so you have a chance to look at them, or keep going? Keep going.
Keep going.
'Cause we
I'll
still
work
have
on it.
piles. See, I got that. Aha. Okay. Okay. Oop, I got another lemon over here. Okay. And this one's done. So maybe we're ready to get is that the final pile over there? So we're that one.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yep.
we're coming down home stretch, everybody. So okay. So this one there. So these are from Hoffman, right? Aren't these Hoffman? I feel like I say it like that. I feel like Hoffman fabrics are like pieces of artwork. So they look like peonies to me. And these are mostly in pinks and purples. Only, yeah. Oh, there's Carol. Are you at home, Carol? So Carol made a fabulous, fabulous quilt. You're going to see it tomorrow at 7. She is so talented. You got to follow Carol Whitmore on Facebook. She does fabulous with the rope bowls. And my Maddie, Carol, keeps saying, you got to get Carol to demonstrate making a rope bowl on the show. So you and I put our heads together and decide when you're going to do that. Because when you see all of her rope bowls, you're going to want to watch her. Just watch her make them. Okay, here's another one from Wilmington. No, another one from Hoffman. Whoop, this one doesn't want to. Maybe if I turn it upside down.
Well,
there it went. Okay, so the same print, same flower, and this time it's got peaches. So I don't see. So in the background, I'm seeing a little more white and like a very pale light gray, but then just more softer colors with peaches and yellows. A little bit of coral. Okay, and that's the only 2 there. Now I'm seeing some that are kind of out of order, but this one, I think this one was a Timeless Treasures. Let me make sure. Yes. So this one, pansies. Pansies bloom when it's still cold out, and so look at this, colorful pansies, and this is a Timeless Treasures. So this, even though this is a spring flower to me, they they colored it in summer colors. So I just think it's the perfect flowers for wildflower packed pansies from Timeless Treasures. That's really showing up really pretty, isn't it? Okay, now here, Blessed by Nature. Here's one that snuck in. So here, if you got another one of the Blessed by Nature, you'll recognize it when
So we have one of the Zest for Life fabrics that's stuck at $11.95.
Okay, what should we do? It's stuck.
It's
Every once in
stuck.
a while it does that.
It does, yeah.
Which
Sometimes
one?
we're having glitches today.
Is it the
But
one
it's
with the
the-
jars?
Yeah, it's the one with the jars.
Yeah. Can you, if you do check out, say in your notes, all capital letters. All capital letters
688
should
or-
have been 688 a yard.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that these get refunded to
Okay.
the correct price. The difference will be refunded.
Okay. Okay.
And not store credit. We'll refund.
We'll refund it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he said it's
But
stuck. It
is
won't let him
stuck.
change
Yeah,
it.
it's
Who
weird.
knows?
But I want to make sure that they get that if they want it. So.
Yeah, and then make sure that like with the are you going to fix it before it even gets to the shippers, right? Do you think you can?
I'm gonna so is Ryan back tomorrow? I'll make sure that the shippers.
I don't know.
I'll
I
make sure
remember
that the
he told
shippers
me
know.
Ryan is like they're doing good down there. They got
I'll
Alex,
refund it.
Lizzie,
I'll refund
Nick.
it. I'll do it myself. So,
Yeah.
So that I make sure it gets done. I
Okay.
won't leave it up to the shippers because they got
Okay.
a lot of work to do.
No, is that the one with the jars?
It's the one with the jars.
Let's
Yep.
let's pull that fabric out and put it on your desk, and that'll
Sure.
remind you.
Yep.
Okay, so hang on, everybody. Just gotta. Okay, and it looked like it was the border print here, right? Or is it? No, it wasn't the border print. It was just the one with the jars.
I've got it in my notes, so I'm good. But there it is. Yeah.
There.
that's-
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Good. Okay. So. Okay, so here's another one from Blessed by Nature. Oh, I don't have that one in the bubble. Let's see. Now it doesn't want to go to this.
Will there be many more of that fabric?
Yeah,
Blessed by
pansy.
Nature. Is this the peach? Yes, this is the peach.
So she said it was sold out before we even showed it. So maybe we can check it because maybe we put it in. And so we'll have to. Here's
Pack-
another one we
pack
got to check
pansies?
on. So if you didn't get the pansies, put it in your cart, and we will check and make sure we had the quantity right. We might have gone into the show saying we didn't have any.
I think.
But we do have-
There were at least 4, and they got
Four,
four people grabbed.
4 people got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so we got the Blessed by Nature. Okay, and then a couple more. Okay, here we go. And this one, this is from Northcott. That's another line that I have to go look at. So Northcott, I love their fabrics. Deborah Edwards is just a wonderful designer for them. And this was a line of fabric. We used it in tote bags, and I loved it. And I think we just ended up with some extra. So that, and then this is one that we did for the cross quilt, and it had a whole bunch, well, like maybe 4 beige on beige prints, and here was one of them. And this one, it's called Bountiful and Blue by Hoffman. That was a really big seller for us. Okay, I'm gonna grab the last stack, and
Let's see. Vivian Leaves.
so some of these last fabrics, they didn't want to put them on sale, and I said we got to.
Vivian
They
Leaves.
wanted me to save them for next week,
Yeah.
and I said, but I have to pay the air conditioning guy tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I put them on. Okay, so it might be kind of a mixed bag, but I do see a whole bunch of them that coordinate with each other. So this one is, oh, these two go with each other. Okay, so this, I don't think we showed this one today. Oh, this one doesn't have a sticker, PJ. I don't see one. So
I'll
maybe
just
we'll put
click
it
through.
aside. I'll see if
I
this
think
one.
none of these have stickers. so I
Oh,
just clicked
okay,
them.
okay. So I put them down in the order Yeah, Au
Right,
Naturel,
Au
that was
Naturel.
it. So that was the first one. This is sold 193, and look at it's just the sweet little print on like an off white, and it's a just a medium shade of purple little flower. Purple lovers, you will find lots of places to use this, and they're teeny tiny. So here I'll put my hand in, and so you can see how little they are. See, each one of the flowers is only like about a half inch. Okay. All right, and then the next one is also from the same collection, Au Naturel, and this one is a and so I guess you have to put all them in the window, and these two went together, and Au Naturel from Wilmington. There it is, and not much left of either one of these, and this is a whenever so notice that it's at a diagonal, so I'll lay it out straight so you can see. So they're at a diagonal, and so it's really easy to work with. Okay, only $6.88 a yard. Okay, next one. Now these, I forget the collection. I remember it being Riley Blake. Okay,
Floralicious.
Floralicious. So these aren't Floralicious, are they?
No.
No,
No.
but they're Riley Blake. Look at these. I love it. It almost looks like a batik with a print in. So here is purple. And this is right. It's a Riley Blake fabric, right?
788.
Yeah. They really have a yes.
788. So these are all 688.
688.
Yeah, these are 688. Let's see. These ones I should be able to change.
Yeah, everything today, pretty much everything. I guess just not the fall with metallic, and yeah.
Oh,
and then
Naturel
the brand new
688.
hummingbird. That even though it's got bright summer colors, but that we marked down to $9.88. So.
Au Naturel
Okay.
688.
Yeah.
Okay.
688. And are you changing the price on these to 688?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's the purple one, and then we have the pink one. So I think so right now the pink is in the bubble, and I see it as 688 there. So the pink one's good. Okay. They're I don't know. I just really like this print. Okay. Okay, now we're moving on, and we got some geraniums coming. Now, geraniums, I haven't planted any flowers. One of these days I will. So, I keep saying that. So, we've got geraniums. I want to lay out the ones that go with it so you can see what we have coming. So there's geraniums, and these are from Benertex. So, all really nice quality fabrics. So, there's a pink. And then here's a geranium print. There. So these 4 in geraniums. So what one should I'll do that one first. Betty's geranium right there.
Yep.
That one.
Okay.
Okay, so that's this one right here. Right? Or is it the bottom one?
I think it's the bottom one.
Let me see. If it has the lattice in between. Oh, here, I could see. Oh, yeah, that's the bottom one. Okay, let me put a different one in front of the camera then. So here is the one that's on right now. So it's got a lighter green. It's kind of got, I don't know, like chicken wire fence behind it. Well, you can see it. And all the petals from the geraniums. And there you go. Now the next one, let's do that light pink one.
Light pink
right
one?
there.
Okay.
Unless you tell me what to do next.
Yeah,
that's okay. There's the light pink, and that's this one right here. So it's just pretty. So the light pink on pink geraniums. So very soft.
Chelsea,
Okay.
yeah, she does. She teaches me a lot about design.
Yeah.
I don't know how much she realizes how much she's taught me.
Yeah, but I just happen to, since you're both in the industry and both have someone to talk it over with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Now here is the green. So green on green geraniums. You don't see the print that's in it unless you look really close up. There. It's looking good. Okay. And then this one is the final one. And it is, he's changing the price to $6.88 right now. And then he'll put this one in the bubble. There it is. Well, at least it's on the camera. It's not in the bubble yet. Now it's in the bubble. Okay, so this is Betty's geraniums from Benertex. And these are bigger, so each one of these is, I'm going to say 2.5, yeah, about 2.5 inches round. But with the leaves and everything. So this is designed by Jackie Robinson. You know she's one of my favorites. So I just love all of her things, but especially her Christmas lines with the metallic gold. I love those. All right, they got this one, and the next one is Xanadu. And then we've got a really nice Riley Blake, really, really nice. Okay, so this one is Xanadu. So if you'd like big, bold prints, look at this one. Remember that movie Olivia Newton-John was in it? It was called Xanadu. So I wonder if it's a Olivia Newton-John fan that named this fabric. So we've got the same thing in black, and then look at this. Kind of looks like a paisley, but it's not. Okay, so the first one in the bubble is the white background. Each one of these flowers is big. I'm gonna say about 8 inches, like 8 by 5, really big flowers. So this would look really good on a tote, right? So really good on a tote, and it's called Xanadu. And now, and again, just $6.88 a yard. Here we go. This one, same one. I kind of like this one better. It just seems like it makes those colors really bright. So I see teal and purple, plum. So blues, here's some blues in it. Isn't that, see, that's pretty. Here it is in white. Pretty, but I kind of like that black. So this is one of those fabrics that you really don't know what it looks like until you unroll it. So you go in a store and you won't even look twice at it. But once you see it unrolled, it's really good. So, and then the last one in this collection, like I said, it kind of looks like paisley, but it's not. But it's got all the colors. So it'd be nice for a lining of a tote. We're making lots of totes. We love that. Okay, looks really good. Okay, now, final one is this beautiful collection that I love from Riley Blake. This is one of the main prints. I'm gonna kind of put them in the order I wanna show them. I like, oh yeah, this one. Oh my, those two right there, look at that. Okay, and then these two. Okay. This, I thought there was another one. Oh yeah, here. Okay, those. And then we've got the feathers. And here. So, my favorites, I love this. It doesn't look like much right there. But when I unfold it, so it has a white background. And this one, I keep forgetting the name of this one. Poppies and Plumes. So it's got, and it isn't just poppies. I'm seeing, you know, like hydrangea. I see peonies. But look here at the cute little birds in here. So there's the cute little birds. So let's see if you can find a bird. There's a bird right there. Look at how cute. Where are you? You are, oh, there. So you're, nope, no. This one, right here. Right there's the bird. There. Yes. So cute. Don't you love this print? Zoom out a little bit. And, because look at how nice that print is. So you like it with the white background. Wait till you see it with the blue. So here it is. Poppies and Plume from Riley Blake. And here we go. So there. So poppies and plumes. And there's the little bird, and it has the blue background. I don't know. I really like both of them, but I kind of like this one. Me, I like the blue because I'd say, oh, if you made a tote, then dirt wouldn't show. But I kind of like the white one, right? And then we've got lots of coordinating to go with it. Let me see what one you have next. Oh, you have this one next. So here's the next one from Poppies and Plume. So this is, if you're doing a tote with this, this is perfect to use as a lining. It's light, so you'll be able to see what's in your purse. Okay, and that is, it's only $6.88 a yard. It pulls that raspberry pink out of all the fabrics. So, okay, so this one, Poppies and Plume, and they call this one a damask. Okay, and it's only $6.88 a yard. So, okay, let me pull out a couple more because look at how nice this one goes with the next two. Okay, this one and this one. So it goes perfect with those. Maybe you don't like big prints, smaller prints. So let me see what one you have next.
Let's just do the blue.
Okay, so this one is the blue background with the smaller flowers. There you go. Okay, so you see the other. So it's a different blue than what's behind the blue of the big print. So it's more of a kind of navy there. Okay, and then the next one, so they're only $6.88 a yard. And the next one is the same print with an off-white background. Okay, and there's still a couple more. I don't think we showed these two, and I'm peeking under. Oh, there's still a couple more. Okay, so I'll pull those out. Okay, and okay, so there, but let's throw that one down because look at how it pulls all the colors out of all the fabrics. But look at these. So there's your plumes, and zoom in, they're all just beautiful colored feathers. And pulls out all the colors from all the prints. So I love that one. And they also have this one with the blue, a blue background, and all the feathers are blue. Somebody at Riley Blake likes blue just like me.
Oh, sorry.
And then there's two more. Now this one I love right here. Because look, it goes with everything. Everything here. And it's just a small, sweet print. Oh, where's the big ones? Here's the big prints. So it goes with absolutely everything. I bet we don't have a lot of this unless I bought in a lot. But okay, but you got to find it. Let's see, is that it right there? Okay, so here it is. That one is sold $180. See, it's like the perfect little print. You could use that. You don't even have to buy another one. You'll find something to use this one with. Just a real sweet little print. So, and it goes with everything. Now here, if you want more color, here is the same print with this. I don't even know what color that is. It's kind of like a magenta, dark magenta. And there's those sweet little flowers, but it has the magenta background. So it's really different. It gives it a lot more color. It's another one that goes with everything, every single fabric.
Berry. That's what they call it.
What, berry? Okay. Okay. And there, so I want to make sure they see that goes with everything. So I'm going to pull out a couple more. So it's pulling out that darker color in the center of the flowers. So you need you always need a dark, a medium, and a light. So to give it contrast. So there it is. Look how good this one goes with that blue. But let's see this one. There it is with this one. So it's got all the blues that you see, the turquoise and pinks, and there's orange in here too, and that's in the flowers too. So all of them look good together. Only 688 a yard, and I think we did it. We did it.
Did it.
Okay, so where I said, remember 2% of what you buy. So buy, because you'll stockpile more money in your account. So we're asking you, if you do have your cart full, to please check out. Right. Like if you could just sit there right now and check out, that would really help us, because then that opens it up, it frees up the fabrics that you don't want, so someone else can buy them. And we appreciate that very, very much. And we'll let them go and relax. So remember, this will go off the air for about 45 minutes. Then it'll come back on and you'll be able to watch it again. So just go through your cart, take out the ones you definitely don't want. If you want to see them in action again, you're going to have to wait about 45 minutes, and then you could watch them. All of them will be listed on the site and you can watch them. So thank you, everyone. We will see you tomorrow at noon with Tiffany, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Tomorrow at noon with Tiffany, 3 p.m. for the Enchanted Pumpkin, 7 p.m. for our favorite things. And then you'll earn your vacation. You still have to get through Wednesday, but then you can relax because you did your duty. Yes. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
No, there's just we just have 2 shows. Or do we have 3?
Yeah.
We have 3 shows.
Do you think that's too much? I don't know. It's going to be hard.
See.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
3
just have to wait
shows.
and see. Yeah. So we'll let you know why people can't buy stuff before it's shown. But I don't think that's fair to a lot of us. Yeah. So that's when we had the numbers in order.
Yeah.
So then
it's
they
harder for people to.
Well, what they do,
quickly.
they can tell what number's next, and they buy it before we even show
Before
it.
you even show it.
Yeah. So that's it. Normally we have time to scramble the numbers, but we tried to scramble the numbers, and then it didn't work. It was flashing 2 numbers, so we had to change it back. So that should not happen again. It was just a glitch in the system. So yeah, so that won't happen again, because we've done this a million times where we scramble the numbers, and it was just today something was weird. Oh yeah, scrambling makes it work. Yeah. So people don't see, today they could guess what the next number was and they were just buying it. But put them in your cart anyhow, because I think a lot of people a lot of people load up their carts and then they go through it and they let it go. So anything that you want, put it in your cart, and if you waitlist authorize it, that means that if it becomes available, you're willing to pay for it. You definitely want it, and that moves you up in list. If you only waitlist it, you're at the bottom of the list. If you waitlist authorize, you're at the top of the list. So waitlist authorize it, and you have a real good chance of getting it. So I'm asking the people that loaded up their carts, if you could just please go through that right now and take out the ones you don't want. Kippy checked out already. Thank you, Kippy. Margot overbought. Great. Great, Margot. Lisa says, no problem, Gloria. So it all works out. Wonderful. Thank you all so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, we